Yo, what's happening, my people? It's your boy Chance Jollivet, aka Smooth, back with another video. Man, I've been doing these videos for years and years and years and years and years. I've been on Walking Dead since the beginning, back in the days. Like not the first comic book days or anything like that, but the first season. And then after that, after I found out there was a comic book, I went back, I read all the material. Like, I've been a big fan for all these years, dog. From Carl and Rick and Shane and them to the Walking Dead universe, Fear the Walking Dead, the Daryl show now. Man, there are so much vast landscape of this Walking Dead thing that we have going on. And it's been dead for a while. A lot of people have jumped ship. A lot of people complain, still be in the message boards complaining. Like, if you are not watching, like, why are you still complaining years and years from... But anyways, I've been waiting on this moment for so long, for Rick finally to come back. And let's get into the episodes. This is The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, Season 1, Episode 1, entitled Years. So, Rick is on the verge of suicide at the beginning. There was a warning at the beginning of this episode if you were triggered or anything. Like, you can tell, like, he has been through the ringer. He has lived a hard, rough life. Like, and we expected it because we seen the people abduct him and stuff. And I'm like, if he has been going all these years, he hasn't been back, like, something big has to have happened. So, this episode right here takes place 5 years after the explosion. He is out in the fields and stuff. They got him killing walkers, etc. You see him. He tries to run away. They got them tied up. His hand is tied up and stuff. This moment right here hurt my feelings. This killed me. We see he has been jerked back by his hand and stuff. He like, this how we gotta do it. This is what I gotta do. He built himself. He cuts his hand off. I'm like, please let this be a dream or something. He does this. Well, this doesn't happen. But his hand gets cut off in the comic book in a different scenario and stuff like that. So it is comic book accurate that his hand is gone. It's actually his right hand in the comic book, but they cut off his left hand in the show. I hate this. It's accurate, but it handicaps the character so much. And then if you read the comic books and towards the end, like, Rick is so handicapped. Like, things that we loved about him on the show and in the comic books and stuff, he can hold his own in a fight, and he had that scrappiness about him. Like, at the end of the comic book, he is very crippled. Like, his hand is gone. His leg has been broken up by, who was it, the governor or something? Was the governor Negan? It was somebody. And they end up breaking his leg in a fight. And, like, he's very crippled. So this is like the beginning of that spiral. I don't think they're going to cripple him like they did in the comic book. But I hate that his character this has happened to him. So now going forth, he has one hand and stuff. So, and he does this and doesn't get away. We see he is out in the fields. He is killing walkers on the fence and stuff. This happened to characters on the show in other seasons and stuff, that they were having to work on a wall and kill walkers and stuff like that. So this isn't something new. This right here, Okafor, I think that's his name, Okafor. And he is like this general or whatever. He is in charge. And he knows about Rick and stuff and the A's and B's and all that situation. And he is trying to recruit Rick. Like, he wants Rick on his team, but Rick isn't a team member. He has been trying to escape multiple times. And it's just not going that way as far as him like joining a team and stuff. But Rick, he is talking to his homeboy. He got a little Mexican homeboy and stuff, and he kind of like likes something in him. And he's like, I'm going into the walls, Holmes. I'm gonna be in charge of the water and this and that. I've been furloughed. I've worked here for 6 years, but I'm finally going. Yeah. So what are you gonna do? And only thing you can do is you can join, and then you can try to escape from in that little idea. He didn't mean it in that way, but Rick is like, oh, maybe if I join, I'm gonna have a more of an opening for me to be able to get away. So Rick finally joins the CRM, whatever it is. He ends up joining the little military thing. So he going through training. They give him a hand with a knife on it. So now he's Wolverine. But old girl, we find out that she lied with the whole helicopter thing back in the days. She was like he's a B. She lied to save Rick. All the A's are like alpha type people. They are leader type people. The Negans, the governors, the Shanes, the alphas and stuff like that. Like those type of people. It's not Mag. Well, Maggie would be an A. But I'm trying to think a homegirl name from Fear the Walking Dead. It starts with an M. You know who she is. The head of, she died and she came back or something. She would have been an A. But anyways, so she lied and said that Rick was a B. That's like somebody that just goes with the rules and stuff like that. They go with the flow. They not gonna make a scene or anything. But Rick is an A. But they lied. So they kill A's on site because A's might start an upheaval or something like that. A's incite people and go against things, and they don't want none of that. They want people to be docile, follow these rules. I think it's so stupid though, man. Like the world has fell apart. Now it's basically, they got like slavery and stuff, man. Like Rick is Kunta Kinte. Like all of my roots people and stuff, man. You know Kunta Kinte. He kept trying to get away and stuff. They ended up cutting his foot off and stuff. Rick kept trying to get away. They cut his hand. He cut his hand off. But anyways, we meet up with this woman Thorn. So she is in the thing with Rick and stuff. She has ex-military background. She had ended up coming to America, and she was for a reason. There was a contest or something. Right whenever she arrived, the world fell apart, and then she was detained, and now she is stuck in this right here, and she's trying to talk sense into Rick, like the world that we knew it, like the people that we knew, like that's over with. Like it's just this right here. And she's trying to get him to recognize, but he don't want to know that. And this show right here, to me, it's more similar to the Walking Dead universe. I'm pretty sure a lot of people did not watch that, but if you did watch Walking Dead universe, it has a lot of similarities to this. And we see things that happen in Walking Dead universe that affect this timeline and stuff. It's very similar. Rick, Mexican buddy, he helps him out a little bit because he has his plan. And so he goes talk to the Mexican homie. I can't give you this information, but if I would, I wouldn't tell you that if you go down here in this place. So he gives him directions basically to escape. And Rick has his plan. He's about to escape. There is a little girl. He was gonna have a dead body planted. He was gonna go into the tunnels and get away, but there was the little girl. He had to save her, so that ended up messing his plan up. Homegirl knew about his plan. She seen him, and she was like, "Look, that wasn't gonna work. They know about you. They've been keeping tracks on you and stuff." Like, so then Rick, he goes tackle Okafor, and he like, "What do you know about me?" And this and that, and he knows all about Michonne, all about his people, and he has a daughter, and we find out Okafor's story. So we seen that Atlanta and other places got bombed back in the days. He was the one who dropped the bombs, and then he had to make a choice at a time. His wife was in the military as well. She didn't want him to drop the bomb on I think it was Philadelphia. So it was listen to his wife and let's leave and let's not do this, or kill my wife and bomb this city, and we're going to save hundreds of thousands of people by killing a couple thousand. So they end up nuking the city and stuff. He killed his wife. So he has a tragic story as well, man. And he been trying to get Rick, and he wants to make a little bit of change from the inside, and he sees that Rick is the kind of person. So they've been trying to like get it in his head that this would happen. We see the Omaha destruction. This happened in the Walking Dead universe. So if you watch Walking Dead universe, you would see the Omaha thing. If you want to know more in depth into it, go back and watch that series. At the end of the episode, man, Rick is broken. He's broken, like he's done. Like he been writing letters to Michonne and stuff, and he been like that been his factor to keep going and get away. And then at the end he's like, yeah, it's over. So I gotta just focus on now and focus on this and that. And he pretty much gave up. He was about, that was when he was about to commit suicide to get back to that place. And then years pass and stuff. We get to the present, and he tells Okafor a story about his father and stuff, about how his father, there was a fire at their farm and stuff, and so his father saved him and this and that. Then the crops came and things ended up working out. But the thing about it is, the fire was started by his father. He started the fire to save the crops, get the insurance, get a new house. So they was about to be bankrupt. But the fire, the negative thing that he did, saved him. And so Rick, it shuddered him inside, because it was like, this is such an honorable man to me. He was a hero, but to see him doing a negative thing. So it kind of got like some metaphors and stuff, man. Sometimes you got to do things that you don't want. So it's like now he's in the CRM and stuff, and now he's doing things, but it's like, I'm doing these fucked up things, but I'm saving the people that I love. Even though I'm not right there with them, I'm still saving them in a manner of speaking. The helicopter ends up crashing. Okafor ends up dying. The helicopter crashed, like I already said that, and Rick is fighting for his life. They are getting murdered. They getting killed up. And so we see somebody with a sword. She's killing them one by one. It is Michonne. And so she ends up with Rick. She was about to kill him. She takes off his helmet. Dog. Rick and Michonne meet on episode 1. But I think we're going to have a bunch of flashbacks. I think the next episode is probably going to be Michonne, what led her up to that point. But like this, I start crying. I start crying off top. Like, just to see this moment, I thought this would be like episode 3 or something like that. But to see this on episode 1, man, just to see this moment, like, that was touching. Like, that was, I hope this show is good, man. Like, the first episode, it had its ups and downs. But, like, the end was just, wow. But, man, what's y'all thoughts on the show, man? I don't think it's going to get a lot of views or anything, man. But this is something that I used to do, and I'm just doing this out of love. Just because. And I think I ended up where I did Walking Dead up to the point, but like I quit like Fear Walking Dead, because they had Talking Dead and stuff, man. It was like, it's kind of overkill. It's like, man, you doing Walking Dead, but they got Talking Dead. But now that's over. I don't think they still got Talking Dead. So, man, I'm just doing my videos, and I really do want to talk about this series because I've been waiting for Rick and them to come back. So I won't mind doing this for like 3, 4 episodes, 5, 6 maybe. But anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest and the most hated, man. Holla at your boy. Peace.